Morgan Johnston for the Who stage. Come on,
Yeah.
pull up on
Saying the thing that somebody is afraid to say for themselves.
it. So you played the Mercury Ballroom, opening up for
Oh my
Austin
God.
in 2018. I'm a grown-up version of the original. Can we please?
Well, I did spill wine on a bride at a wedding, which is kind of
I
shocking.
saw that.
Goes pickled juice soda.
Hey! All right, hey, what's up? Welcome to another episode of Creative Chaos. My name is Hunter Ezell. This is Logan Ezell. And who do we have sitting across the table from us today?
I'm so excited. We have Morgan Johnston with us today.
I'm so happy to be here.
Holy guacamole. We have Miss
You're
Don't
so-
Be a herself.
Hey, yo.
Thank you.
She was like,
I
Hunter,
said,
yeah, I don't like to cuss.
I don't like to cuss, but I love that song.
Oh, you know what? I love to cuss, and that's why I asked you on my first time here. I was like, is it okay if I swear, or
Yeah.
should I watch it?
Bro.
It's okay. You're
So,
good.
dude, you're like,
You're killing it.
you're crushing
Oh,
it.
that's really nice. I mean, I've been grinding it out for a lot of years now, so yeah, it's a grind. But
In
I'm
the
having
music
fun.
industry, does it seem like you work all these years just for like the payoff to happen a lot quicker? Do you feel like it's coming a lot quicker than all the years you worked?
Do you feel like the payoff's coming quicker? I feel like I get bursts of payoffs. I like my friends and I call it getting thrown bones. And I think, I mean, I'm going on 10 years. This November will be 10 years in town. And there's a lot of things that will make you want to quit, and then you get thrown a little bone. And I'm like, okay, this is just kind of my, I don't know how spiritual you guys are, but it's also kind of my like, I'm in the right place. That's a sign that I'm doing the right thing. So I'm
Yes.
going to keep going.
Yeah.
And then I would say there are more kicks in the balls than there are necessarily wins. But the wins are always make it worth it.
I feel
So,
like that's any creative, even outside of the music industry, though. Because I know with me personally, it's like, you know, I still get, which I mean, I know that like we might be higher budget than most creatives now. Thank God that we made it up to that point. But it's like, it still hurts when it's like, you know, why didn't X and Y go with us for their wedding? Or like, why did that person book us instead? And then, you know, you get these big, you get the Morgan Johnstons on the podcast, and it's like, you know, it's like better. It's like, holy crap, you know, it's like it's actually paying off after all.
I think it's hard to like separate it from your identity too, which has been something that I've really been trying to learn how to do. Of like, the more, you know, Morgan Johnston, the personal person, and then Morgan Johnston, the artist. But like, obviously, there's tethers of us and anything creative in our professional work. And so I feel like my goal for 2026, or just like kind of my life goal, is to just, I'm a lovable person outside of, you know, what I'm doing or how well my career is doing. And like, I deserve a good life, even if my career is not doing well, which I think it can be really hard.
Yeah.
I want to always feel as good as I feel in my career. And then I don't feel good if my career doesn't feel good. So it's just,
It's a balance for
It's a
sure.
balance,
For sure.
yeah.
I
So-
feel like that's any creative.
So for people who do not know, so for people who are clicking on this video without having any idea who you are, what would you tell them?
about myself or
Yeah, what like what you do, what type of music you create, you know, stuff like that.
yeah. Well, I'm definitely in a huge transitional phase right now. Originally, I did country music for a really long time. I'm from Massachusetts. It's always been, I think, a battle for me because I love storytelling and I love country music and I love like the base of what country music means to me, and I grew up on it. But simultaneously, I'm not a, you know, country girl from the country with a southern draw, and sometimes I think I would have like an identity crisis where I was like, am I able to fit into this genre because of those things? And so I'm kind of now in the phase where I'm trying to embrace the country storytelling and also mix it with some more like authentic parts of me, a little bit more pop melodies. And then the project, I've been thinking for a long time about my brand and like my thesis statement. And I think I just want to lean into my more vulnerable songwriting and like saying the thing that somebody is afraid to say for themselves, and then I can be the one to say it. And sometimes that's scary for me too, but I think that's where I'm headed and what I would like to do with my music moving forward. So I would say it's pop country, but I'm kind of letting go of the bounds of what genre and just trying to be strictly authentic and see what
I was gonna ask you about that because I listened to Last Christmas that you released. I was like, this is giving more pop. I wonder like if there's like a shift coming.
And she's literally not just saying that whenever I tell you it was on repeat at our house. I'm not kidding. I'm not even kidding.
That makes me so happy. That is such a funny song for me because it was a quick write. I wrote it with Maddie Rodriguez, Fran Latursky, and Joe Tound, and we wrote the song, and it was so beautiful. And I was like, wait, is this kind of... It's just a Christmas song, and I've never put out a Christmas song before, but I was like, is this sound maybe something I should chase more? Because, one, I feel like it was really well received, and people loved it, and I also loved the sound of it. I was like, maybe this is a new vibe for me.
You're like, holy crap.
So, but thank you. I'm glad that you liked it. That's cute.
I loved it.
I think I can say, which I mean, like, I'm a big music guy anyways. I have a jams playlist that I talk about quite often on the podcast. I have maybe 2,000 songs on that sucker that I've been building since 2014. It's not confined to any genre. It's not confined to anything in particular. But one of the most prominent artists on that playlist, Austin's over here. He's going to know exactly who I'm talking about. Bring Me the Horizon. They have jumped.
I don't know who that is.
They used to be a metal band from the UK. Now you can say they're a pop band. You can say they're a techno band. You can say they're... One of the kids call it hyper pop, like K-pop, stuff like that.
Yeah.
They do it all. They go across all different genres. And I think the way the music industry is going these days is you're not really... Because at the end of the day, you are not like... You're an artist.
Yeah.
I don't really feel like you don't want to be confined to a box,
Yeah. I think I have a mentor who we've talked about this a lot, and the conversation is kind of like, you are the brand, like you are the thing, and then people will follow wherever you go. And I think that genres have always really stressed me out and made me feel really like stuck in a box. And so sometimes when I think of it more of like, I'm the brand, and whatever comes out, you can call it what you want to call it, if that makes you feel good. Yeah. But I'm really trying to stay away from just feeling like stuck in a box. But also on the contrary, sometimes it really helps to be in a box so people kind of like know what to expect from you, especially when you're in a position where I am, where I'm not, a big broken artist yet. So it's an interesting balance between like trying to be a businesswoman about it and then also just being like, I'm just going to write what makes me feel alive.
And I think I tell people, I've been prepping for this quote unquote TED Talk that I have over at the local Murray State campus here in town.
Oh,
and
that's awesome.
And it's like, my biggest tip for people, and I'm going to talk about this in that talk, so spoiler alert, this will come out after that. I think what a lot of people don't seem to understand is that if you are proud of what you make, I think there's like some kind of like, which this is just a metaphor, it's like some type of pheromones that are in that what you like.
Oh, it's so true.
It's like if you are really proud of what you make, everybody else will be too.
Yeah.
You look at all these... let's take Tate McRae, for example. Yeah. She self-produces most of her stuff.
Right.
She's in there, she's cooking up. And, it's like some of her most popular track, pretty sure it's, at the moment, it's Siren Sounds. That was a bonus track on her album. Yeah. It wasn't originally meant to be on the album.
Yeah. Right.
And so it's like, if you're proud of it,
I think people can sniff it out. Like, we don't even know why.
Yeah.
It's not like I could play you something. It's not like it's a conscious thing. It's like almost a subconscious. You can tell when someone means it. And I've always talked about myself in the sense, like, I've never looked at myself as this huge singer that, like, I don't ever think that I could go be on a, The Voice or American Idol and succeed or win that show, because I'm really not a singer. I feel like I'm more of a songwriter who sings. Yeah. But I think that if I've really analyzed myself over the years, a little bit of my superpower is people believing me when I do sing. Yes. And I think people know. They know if you mean it, or they know
I
if you
remember
don't.
whenever I first was introduced to you, I started following you on Instagram, and I was like, she is just so honest.
Oh,
like, she tells the truth. She's not afraid of it. She doesn't care what you think.
Oh. Well, actually,
you do
I do
a little
actually
bit.
care a lot too much. I
think
give
we
too
all
many
do.
but I'm
Yes.
trying not to.
I think we all care a little too much.
Yeah.
But there's always, it's always important to at least have someone around you that's not afraid to just like tell the truth and just spout it out. So,
and I love deep
I
talk.
admire you for that, for sure.
Thank you. That's really sweet. I do love the truth, and I love like honesty, and I think that sometimes songs give me an excuse to do it when I don't want to do it in my real life. And I'm like, cool, if there's a melody behind this, then I can say it.
I like that.
You ever feel like you write songs about predicaments that you've been in the past, and you never got to tell that whole story to those people?
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Like, I think at any point, sometimes, right, I write full time now. So there's not every single day that I wake up and I'm like, I'm inspired by this thing. I like find inspiration, or I have written something down that makes me feel inspired. But then there's totally been times where it's like, I have to say this or I'm going to die.
Yeah.
Like this has to get off my chest. And sometimes you can't talk to that person about what you're going through, and you'll never get the closure back. And the way that I am able to handle it is by writing a song about it. And then I'm like, cool.
When did you really get into songwriting or like music in general? Like were you singing since childhood? Did you pick up an instrument? Like what? Let's go back in time.
It. So I come from like an interesting family dynamic. Both of my parents are professional dog trainers. My dad was in the entertainment industry because he was a professional jouster, and he would do like stuff with trick dogs. And so we would travel around to like fairs and like Renaissance fairs, anything you can imagine.
I love that.
And I found out I could sing pretty young. And so my dad would incorporate me into, singing the national anthem at some of these fairs. And then I picked up a guitar around 13. And when I picked up the guitar, it was very like dramatic 13-year-old thinking that I know anything about love and loss, but getting all my dramatic feelings out. And then it just kind of was something I played at local bars and made some extra money. And then I never had the confidence to think that I could actually do it full time, or ever that I would be signed or anything like that. It was like a deep dream, but it was never something that I thought I could actually achieve. And so I let it go for a minute, and then I went to college to be a horse trainer. And then, big horse girl.
Very different.
I know. And then I dropped out of that college after a trip to Nashville. I had come here with a few friends, and a friend of mine was friends with Brett Young, and he gave us a tour of the city, and he let me play Whiskey Jam for the first time. And I was like, I'm addicted to the vibe of this town. Like, everybody is just creative and big dreamers. And I remember thinking, if it was like, you could go up to someone and be like, I want to be an astronaut, and they'd be like, that's awesome. Like, nobody in this town in Nashville would make me feel crazy for any of my dreams. And I was just addicted. And then I dropped out of college and lived here 4 months later.
Wow.
Yeah.
When was that? So 10 years?
2016. Okay. So it's 9 years, but it'll be 10 this coming up November.
Okay.
So crazy.
That is crazy.
So you played the Mercury Ballroom, opening up for Austin in 2018.
That was 2018.
Shoo-wee.
That was crazy.
Yo,
that was right down the road from here, right?
I feel like we need to
We're coming up the ladder, bro. We're getting old.
I mean, we are getting old.
We need to make the connection here. You keep saying Austin, and I feel
So if you don't know,
sorry, Austin.
This lovely lady across from us is actually dating a Creative Chaos alumni, Mr. Austin G. He's right over here.
He drove me here today because, when he's around, that's a blue job. We have pink jobs. We have blue jobs. Driving today was a blue job for him.
I love that.
That's crazy. While we're on the subject of Austin, I got to get this off my chest. I got to tell you something.
No.
I gotta tell
this
you
may or may not be included.
We'll bleep out all the names and stuff. But we had a wedding reception this past weekend, and it was over at a restaurant right next door called The Mixer. And we were down there hanging out, and one of the waitresses, she comes up to me and she goes, "Hey, what's up? My name's Hunter." No, she goes, "What's up? My name is such and such." She goes, "Hey, what's up?" She goes, "Hey, what's up? My name is such and such." I go, "Hey, what's up?" And she was like, I'm getting married to I said, ain't that old girl brother? And she goes, "Yeah." And I was like, Austin G? And she goes, "Uh-huh."
Oh boy.
I was like, was she mad about that song? And she said, no, not at all. Yeah, but hey. Who's ever.
Which song?
Ain't it Mrs. Somebody?
Oh, yeah, that was about her.
Yeah.
This is somebody.
Yeah, it missed somebody, yeah.
So
the girl that's marrying her older brother.
Probably
But
never heard it.
I thought, oh, her whole family has heard it. Let me tell you something. Because after we posted all that stuff, like all the podcast clips, almost every single one of her family members has followed the podcast.
Here's that leads to a good conversation that when you're dating another songwriter, another artist, you just get really comfortable with being like, we're gonna write about
let's
real
open up the
shit.
rest of our podcast
Yeah.
because
Good.
we were about to we're just about to rip it wide open.
Yeah.
So whenever you write songs about men being do you immediately have to look at him and say, this is not about you?
No, because honestly, he knows it's not about him, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm with him and
Yeah.
he's amazing. But I think there is like a funny dynamic of being like, I mean, I'm not going to be good at my job and he's not going to be good at his job if we're not being authentic.
Yeah, and if you tiptoe around the subject,
Yes.
like,
And listen,
yeah,
I'm very secure in my relationship. He's not a psychopath. I'm not a psychopath. We have feelings.
yes,
And if he's bringing the money home here, so
yeah,
Do you feel like
You
there's
know?
for people that aren't in the music industry or the songwriting industry at all, do you think there's something where people just automatically assume that the songs that they are putting out and the people that are singing them, those events in that song are happening to them, like they actually happen to them?
like,
you know?
are you talking about like the timeline of it all?
Well, I mean, like, if they even happened at all, what if they're just like telling a story? You see what I'm
that's
saying? I'm
true.
trying to think.
sometimes I am just telling a story, and
Yeah.
sometimes I'm telling the truth. And I know for sure, like, I'm hopping around in some hometown group chats of like, oh, do you think that she wrote this about him? But that's part of the lore, I guess.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah,
if
that's
you
what
think
I'm
it's about
saying,
him,
you know?
then that's fine.
Yeah,
Because I just wonder. I'm just like, like, was Morgan actually like that mad about this one particular subject that she made a song about it? You see what I'm saying?
I feel like most of the time, I don't know, it's tricky. Like, there is some embellishment, and I think my goal for 2026 is to like really not embellish at all and just kind of have it be
I love that.
genuinely real. But I also think there's a part of you that you let go when you are that seriously honest. I think Kelsey Ballerini did like an amazing job with Rolling Up the Welcome Mat, and even with not Patterns. I'm sorry, her most recent Mount Pleasant, I think it's called.
Yes.
I hope that's correct. But anyway, I feel like she does a really good job. But she even talks about how you do sacrifice a piece of yourself when you are that real with people. So to answer your question, sometimes it's real, and sometimes it's like, last Christmas was honestly one of my co-writers had just gotten divorced, and her last Christmas was with her husband last year, her ex-husband now. And so that whole song was actually about her story. And I was just kind of selling it.
Yeah.
And I still love the song,
Yes.
but it wasn't really like the story wasn't completely derived directly from my life. But I can also find tethers of, I relate to this in some ways. But yeah, my goal moving forward is to just be a lot more honest.
Yeah,
So
that's so fun.
How did you feel whenever I messaged you, hyping you up about Bonnaroo before you could even post about it?
oh my gosh, I'm so sad that didn't
R.I.P.
happen.
Bonnaroo.
I felt great other than R.I.P. Bonnaroo.
You ever been on the farm? You ever been to
No,
Bonnaroo?
but I'm afraid people are like pissed now. I'm like, is it gonna happen?
Can I tell you 100% from like, we've been to Bonnaroo,
Twice.
I've been 3
You've
times.
been
I've
three
been 3
wow.
times. Whenever I tell you, you better be thankful they canceled that place.
Because it would have been a shit show.
Oh,
It
it
would
would
have
have
been
awful.
Yeah.
god awful.
Okay, that makes me feel better.
Mud fest.
Yeah.
Mud fest.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
rained.
It would have been flooded, muddy, and dangerous.
That farm holds so much water, even if it rains just a little bit.
Yeah.
It sounds like they've had this issue before.
They've had it for 25 years.
And so, because people were seeming really, really upset, because I know it's a huge thing. Obviously,
Yeah.
people like spend their hard-earned money and they take time off work and all that stuff. So I get it. And I had friends who were going to be there from my hometown. And I ended up doing a little show here in Nashville just to like make up for it. But I was so sad.
So
It
how
seemed
did
like-
all
I
that?
feel like we were gonna come.
we were gonna go.
I
just
think
for that
we were
one
gonna
day.
come for that one day.
I
We
want
were.
to play it again, but
We'll
it's just kind of
see.
hard. We'll see. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see how it all pans out.
Morgan Johnston for Hugh For the Who stage. Come on, pull up on
Yeah, come on.
I deserve a rerun of that.
Yes.
So how did all that pan out? Like, how did you? I'm always curious about it because I know that they already have the lineups locked in almost before the new the current festival even happened. So like the lineup for the next year is already popping. How far in advance did you know about that?
Not that far in advance. I'm trying to remember exactly when I got the offer, but I feel like so I recently signed up to a booking agency. And so this was like my first year with the booking agency. And so they actually got me this gig. But I have swindled some. I mean, when I opened for Lainey Wilson, I was pretending to be my own booking agency, emailing the people from the venue. Same thing with Dustin Lynch. So I've definitely swindled my way into some things and then landed, which has been fun. And then sometimes this one was through the booking agency though. So it was like my first offer through the booking agency. It was so fun. And then, but everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
Girl, I know all about them cold emails you send to people. I got a hold of the Rizzler's manager. I got a hold of his email, bro. I've been like, hey, what's up? Listen, come on, we can make this happen. Like, I'm a grown-up version of the Rizzler. Can we please?
Make it happen.
His mom, I posted they released that Rizzler Berry or something, the Arizona iced tea. And I got a case of it. I did a food review of it. I put it up, and his mom commented on the TikTok. And I was like, I'm closer than all y'all are to ever making this happen.
And all y'all.
You know, and it's like, I DM'd her on TikTok, and then she sent me the management number, and I was like, "Oh, let's go." So I know exactly what it's like.
But it's one of those things where you have respect for it. Obviously, you have to have some taste when you're doing it, but I have respect for it. Like you don't know if you don't ask.
Yeah.
And one of my things is sometimes if you're just there when someone else can't be there, you never know what kind of opportunity you'll get. You know, if they're agree. Oh, we need this, and you just happen to be like, I'm available. Yeah. I mean, I've gotten so many things just by being there.
Yeah.
So,
Lord, I think that's paid off for us quite a few times.
For sure.
I'm trying to think. There's been times where I'm like, right place, right time kind of deal, like all the time. You know, I think, which this really didn't pay off because this relationship that I captured didn't make it all the way, but me and my friends are coming back from a trip in California. We were coming back. We were waiting for our bags at the airport. I had on my camera gear. I would make videos of every trip that I would make, that I would go on. And we were waiting for our bags, and all of a sudden I see this guy with a sign, and he was like, and it just read, "Will you marry me?" And I was like, "Wait, hold on, videographer right here. Nobody else is filming this. Let me get it." So yeah. I mean, I literally...
Did you tell him to, hey, you got to stop because I'm going to take a video, or did you just pull it out?
I just pulled it out. Was like, hey, bro, here's my email. I'll have a video for you in a couple days.
Yeah.
Okay, that's really cool. Did you post about that?
Yeah, it was, was it 2019?
It was when we first started.
I feel like a video like that would go viral.
Yeah,
it was
I feel like it did a little bit.
TikTok didn't exist, but it went...
God,
the old heads
loved it on Facebook.
This is
they
crazy
love it on
to me.
Facebook.
Not so much time has passed. I feel like it doesn't even compute to my brain that, I don't even remember a time in my career where TikTok didn't exist. But I was doing this for years, before TikTok, and now it's just dominated the industry.
I was gonna say, how is your relationship with social media?
Oh my God.
Because that's
if you're honest, you'll tell me it sucks because I know it does because it sucks for me.
Yeah,
it does suck. Yeah. It is such a tricky thing because
it's the one way to market yourself.
It is free marketing.
Yes,
and I try really hard to remember that when I'm complaining. And I think that it really takes me far away. It makes me feel really far away from my why and my love for making music. It is not inspiring to me. Every once in a while, if I feel inspired by a video, I'll be like, okay, I'm inspired and this is fun. But the pressure to know that it's all in my hands and I wake up every day and if I don't do it, it kind of creates a negative thought flow where it's oh, you didn't post today. And it just, it really is not great.
I feel like it sucks so bad for people like you, for people like our friend Claire, just in this, you're wanting to, you want to do this as your job. So you want to keep going. But then there's people I'm thinking about like Harry Styles, Taylor Swift. Like they don't have to post anything. They
Yeah.
post like once a year, and it's all everybody loves them. And it's like all of these like up and coming artists, like you have to work so hard online, and I feel like it's so bad for our mental.
It is. I feel a very deep sense of jealousy towards people who broke before all of this social media mess. I do think, I mean, people have been making a point that Justin Bieber posted, like, I don't know the number, but it's some crazy amount of times when his album dropped. So they're like, no excuses, Justin Bieber's posting this much. And I do get it. But yeah, I don't think it's possible. But I wonder if there's going to be like a loop of history repeating itself where it's like, okay, it's so oversaturated.
Yep.
Maybe it's going to go back to boots on the ground. You know, when I first moved to Nashville, it was very like song is king, boots on the ground. People were touring, like tiny acts were touring. Now, I mean, you can go viral and like the shows are bigger than what you're able to handle because you've never played shows.
Yeah.
And you're just like, I'm a star.
Yeah.
And here I am learning. At least I've gotten to up like so many times in small stages with small rooms, and so I feel
I've got a crazy artist to just drop on you about that. Do you know about this sounds so disrespectful. This is what the people on the internet call her. You know about the funeral stud?
No.
The 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, release them. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Pull it up right now. Pull it up right now.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh my gosh. So
It's
while
like
Logan's pulling this up,
So
I'll
it's
tell
a
you.
trend. It's a trend on.
But this is a real artist. This is a real artist.
Okay.
Where she has this song and people hired her to sing it at funerals, right? Well, the TikToks of this video has gotten so big.
They hire her to sing it at funerals.
Yes.
Specifically.
This video has gotten so big that she sang at ball drops.
Yeah.
Can I see this? Oh my God.
Putting yourself out there one good time. She literally made the most professional looking music video I have ever seen in my life.
I wish you could see. Like,
That's crazy. See, that is one thing about it too. It's like it takes one post
It does.
to change your life.
It takes one post.
Which gives me all of the hope and then simultaneously all of the stress. Because to be honest with you, I've been viral like a few times. And the first time that I went viral, I don't think that I was prepared to like capitalize on the moment the way
You never are.
that I wish. I don't think you ever are.
You never are.
I think that I wish that I was in a better spot. Like I had more music to release quicker. And now I feel like I'm in a way better spot where like my producers, if I had a song go viral, I could go there tonight and they'd be like, let's get this done.
Yeah.
And I was just I'm in a better position to like, I feel like act faster. But but even still with the virality, like it's so many more people are going viral quicker. It's just possible for almost anybody, and a lot of people have done it now. So it's like now a couple million views, you have to make like 10 million views to really be pushing real viral.
What
now.
really sucks though is from like a video creator standpoint is it's always the videos that you literally
Are
just
dumb as
that you spend no time on.
You
Tell
don't even
me
try.
why.
Like
The
he
video,
could use his professional cameras, beautiful quality. He could post those all day long.
but the video that gets 11 million views is me and Tammy Slayton doing TikTok dances.
Yeah.
See, that's a thing.
It's crazy.
That's the thing.
That's just it.
I have the same stuff. I will put my heart and soul and time. I'll write the songs. I'll perfect them. I will take the video. I'll make the video good. I'll make sure everything, the words. And then I spill wine on somebody I did spill wine on a bride at a wedding, which is kind of
I
shocking.
saw that.
Goes viral, gets on People magazine. And I'm like,
Did you not
I
see
don't
that?
want this to be viral.
No, exactly though.
Did you not see that?
Maybe you didn't see it.
No, but that's insane. No,
yeah,
it's
okay. She is okay, by the way. It wasn't. He kind of spilt the wine, actually. That's the tea.
It would be
That's
Austin's
the
The
fault.
tea is that
Them G boys are out of control.
He went in for a hug with the bride and
Hey,
it
come on.
elbowed me. And then I got a little bit of wine on her dress and she was so sweet about it.
Yeah.
And I was absolutely mortified. I could have crawled into a hole and never came back out.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
but they ended up, one of her bridesmaids, I think, had like a Tide pen or something.
Oh,
and she
perfect.
came up to me after and she was like, I'm not mad at you. I was stressed. I'm sorry. I love you. And I was like, oh my God, no, if you never talk to me again, I would literally understand.
Bro.
And then it was just like a joke after that, and we were texting when it went on People Magazine.
I'm
We're
pretty
like,
sure
"What is
she
going
could be
on?"
pretty hyped that she got
crazy.
put in People Magazine. Though.
I mean, I think she's kind of in the music industry, so I'm sure she's used to the vibes of it. But she was really sweet about it. I think her mom thought it was really. I think her mom actually DM'd me and was like, "Oh my God, that's so funny."
You know that Tammy accidentally announced her engagement on our podcast, and that's why we were put in People Magazine back in June. Yeah.
Wait, that is really
the
cool.
Funniest. I don't think I've ever told this story on the podcast, but we were sitting at Chili's with our traveling buddies. We were sitting there. I was knee deep in a triple dipper. I'm talking cheese pool.
I don't know what a triple dipper is, but it
You
sounds.
know what a triple dipper is?
No.
Austin, what are you doing? Dog. So it's like, I love how I'm going to the triple dipper now. But anyways, mozzarella sticks, honey chipotle chicken crispers, and big mouth bites. Mini cheeseburgers change your life. Anyways, I was in the middle of a cheese pool, right? Pulling my mozzarella stick apart, and I look up. Entertainment Tonight. Who's on Entertainment Tonight? It's my big, fat, ugly head.
Is that how you found out about it?
One of the times, yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild.
So I'm sitting up there, and it's like, Tammy Slayton announced his engagement on Creative Chaos Podcast. They got my logo up there. There's me and everything.
Crazy.
So they didn't ask your permission first.
They never do.
They just credited it.
They asked mine.
Yeah, they never asked. No.
They asked my permission to use my photo.
Yeah, I think Tammy might have like an agent or something like that.
Who
but
handled it?
I'm sure they probably handled
They
it.
probably just took care of it. But yeah, dude, it was on like Newsweek.
Because that was only our third, fourth
That was our
episode?
fourth episode.
How did
So, I mean, they were probably like, yeah, go ahead and do it.
How did you get in contact with her?
So Tammy lives 30 minutes from here. She lives 30 minutes north of here. She lives in Madisonville with her fiance.
And did you know her?
No. So there's a photographer that I'm really good friends with. Her name is Lauren Grant. Shout out Big Lauren. That's her couch right there, actually. Yeah.
That's a cute couch.
We got to get that back to
We're
her.
gonna get the couch to her. But anyways, she was like, hey, my friends, they open up a fireworks stand every year, and they want you to do a promo for it this year. I said, okay, bet. And they're like, oh, and Tammy's going to be there. I was like, well, that's real odd. Logan's mom is named Tammy. I just have there's a lot of
He's
different.
like, my mother-in-law's going to be there.
There's a lot of different Tammys in my life, so I didn't think nothing of it. And they were like, Tammy from the show. I go, it's like Jenny from the block, Tammy from the show. Hello, what's going on? And they're like,
Jenny
no.
from the block.
They're like, no, like Tammy from 1,000 Pound Sisters. I go, Sody Tammy? They said, yes.
What do you mean Sody? Like soda?
She calls these Sody Pops.
Yeah.
Oh, a Sody Pop. That's cute.
Sody Pops, bro. It's crazy. So then I pulled up and I was like, hey, I was, like I said, you're like, you were swindling deals. I was swindling deals.
Yeah,
I was like,
love
hey.
that.
So I told the firework people, I was like, hey, if you can find a way to get her to come on my new podcast, I'll say the entire thing was sponsored by you guys. Get you more views, stuff like that. We gathered over all the clips, I think we gathered 25 million views.
You're kidding.
So many.
25 million views.
It was crazy.
And me and Tammy, we
that
still
is
talk.
a really exciting thing for you guys.
Yeah.
That's
It's
really,
pretty
really
crazy.
exciting.
It was really wild.
We
how that
also,
all happened.
That's awesome.
you ever seen the show Dance Moms?
Yeah.
So
I mean, I don't like watch it, but I know of the show.
I don't either.
Like I think
I
JoJo
did.
Siwa was on
she was
Dance
on it.
So we had one of our past brides. She's from Pittsburgh, where they filmed the show, and she was on Dance Moms.
Oh.
And she was also she
She's
the
our
guest?
third.
She was the guest before
Yes, which was crazy.
She was the guest before that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was insane.
So you obviously we talked about JoJo. I don't know JoJo, but my producer did that viral clip where she's like, "Oh, she's raspy today." Do you guys know what I'm talking about? That was my producer.
No way.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah, Jenna Andrews. So
She's
funny.
That's insane.
Yeah, I know. It's so crazy.
I love that.
So
Isn't
hey,
that
speaking
random?
of people that are higher up on the totem pole, I cannot tell you, I felt like such a proud friend whenever I saw what's the old boy's name from Lady A that you
Oh
started
my
working
gosh, Charles Kelly.
with? Yeah.
He is
Yes.
so amazing. That was honestly, I told Austin when I got home that day, I was like, I think that was maybe the coolest day in my career. And I think there was a lot of reasons. Charles probably gonna listen back to this and be like, Morgan is a psychopath, because I would never tell him this to his face. So Charles, if you're watching this, sorry.
Charles, I hope you're
watching this.
Just know you got a seat here anytime.
Oh, so it was really cool for me. It was like a full circle moment. Obviously, I grew up listening to Lady A. And then I actually became a fan of Charles and his like independent stuff. And so I am just such a major fan, which I think it's also really a mind when you start working with people you're big fans of, because you're like, oh, okay, do I deserve this? Like, I need to step up to this level. And then, I put out a song with Sam Fisher, which also adore you, Sam. He is the absolute best. We put out a song called Alive at the Same Time together. And Charles randomly shared that song one day, and I was like, oh my God, this is like, that alone was so cool. I was so happy. And then I was thinking about it, and I was like, I would really love to work with him. And I just tend to lean on more of the like, I don't want to bother people side. And I was like, you know what? What's the worst that could happen? I'm just going to ask him if he wants to write. And he goes, yeah. And he sent me some dates. And so talk about just putting yourself out there. And I mean, the worst thing he could have said was no. Sorry, Charles. Thank you for saying yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it was just a really cool. He is so insanely talented, like intimidatingly talented. And hearing his voice in the room, I was like, I know this voice from so many other parts of my life. And, you know, you attach memories to songs.
Yes.
And so I was like, I'm having a hard time like focusing because I have so much nostalgia in your voice, you know? But
that's insane.
That
it
is
was really cool. He's such a sweet person.
I remember when he shared that song, you were like, Logan! Like, you yelled at me. You were like, come look at this.
I was like, please tell me this is who I think it is.
Yeah.
Because on that Jams playlist, up until Austin started making music, the only country track that I had on there was Compass by Lady A.
Stop.
Yes.
Top 5 favorite track of all time.
I love that. Yeah.
Like, I think about all my memories with that song. I'm like, oh my gosh, bro. But you never know what doors are going to open.
You just don't.
You never know what's behind door number 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah.
So open all of them.
Yeah, and knock.
Yeah.
Like, I just feel like I have, because of my personality of not wanting to bother people, I've for a long time leaned more on the like, but I also love things that happen organically. Yes. And I don't think anything will ever really top that for me. Like, I don't want to beat a door down because it doesn't feel like the right door. But when it's just enough of the right opportunity and you just have to be like,
hello.
Hey. And it works out, because that felt pretty organic to me, obviously, because he shared the song first. And I was like, okay, I'm going to see.
Well, you would be really surprised about, you know, I think, obviously, one of the things that one of Logan's least favorite qualities about me is that
What do you mean?
I don't view celebrities as like special people.
Yeah.
You shouldn't. I don't think.
I don't.
You shouldn't. But when you see them in person and you want to say hi, I think it's okay.
You know, some of her favorite influencers, we were staying at the same hotel as them in New York City. And she was like, and I said, don't do it.
I know.
Said,
it was like perfect opportunity to be like, hello. Like, how
I
are
see
you?
both
It's also awkward.
It's
awkward. But I don't know.
But also, okay, here's the thing. Like, I see where you're coming from, because I'm in the industry, I feel weird about it. But also simultaneously, if someone came up to you and was like, I'm a fan of like what you do, wouldn't you be flattered?
Yeah.
And wouldn't you be like, I would love to get a picture
so,
with you?
You know,
you just don't want to be a fan?
Well, no, not to immediately
I think he
go
just
back
doesn't
on.
want to
Not
bother.
to immediately go back on what I just said, but that does happen to me.
Of course, because you're creative.
That happens to me, especially in a small town like Hopkinsville.
And you probably love it.
You know, we had a video.
He eats it up.
We
Don't let
had
him tell you
We
he
had a
doesn't.
video go a little bit small town viral a couple weeks ago. I did a Christmas thing. You know, we did these pay what you can sessions where like people, they donated at least $35.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, they donated a lot more than that. Well, I took the money that I made from that. I went to the bank. I got out like. First time you're hearing this, I got out $1,300, and I went around Walmart, and I handed out $100 bills to people.
I love that.
And so the reactions on everybody's face, it was fantastic.
That's
you know,
so
people were making
sweet.
posts on social media saying how they didn't have enough money to do X thing until I came around.
Oh, that could
And
make
it
me
was
cry.
really-
That's sweet.
It was
Oh,
really
sorry.
great. It was really
That's
great.
me.
But you know, I was walking out of Walmart a couple days ago, and this guy, he tapped me on the shoulder, told me to pull my headphones out. I was like, am I finna get jumped? What's going on? And he was like, brother, I love what you're doing. He's like, I just love what you're doing. I was like, Like, what do you say? You're just like, thanks, dude. Just walk on by, you know?
No, I know, but it is sweet. And it's like back to the whole, like, you put so much of yourself into your creative work. And that's obviously a really beautiful story. I love that you did that. But yeah, it's nice when people are like, I don't want people to be afraid to come up to me, but I also think there's obviously a line. Like, if someone's out to an intimate dinner talking to somebody,
Yes, absolutely.
pulling them away, unless it is like, I will never forgive myself if I don't talk to this person.
Right.
I am kind of like, okay. Yeah, read the room. Definitely don't.
That's how I feel about it. I wouldn't just run.
But I will be honest with you. I won't say hi to anyone.
You won't?
No. I'm way too, like, nervous.
Yeah.
I just don't want to bother
There was
people.
a country artist that I was working with that he was playing at the Opry at the same time Billy Ray Cyrus was.
Oh, wow.
And he walked past me a good 5 or 6 times.
Wow.
And I was just
You
like,
never said hello.
I actually met Billy Ray randomly. Oh, he was doing a meet and greet. And I just met him. We didn't share basically any words. We were just
see,
like,
now I'll
hey.
go to a meet and greet.
Yeah.
I'll go to a Cricket Wireless and meet Cody Rhodes. Make
right,
no
because he
mistake
knows
about it.
he's meeting people.
Yeah.
That's like what he's there
I'll
to do.
make no mistake about it. But it's
Yeah.
just, I think it's really interesting. But, I said all that to say you have no idea the A-listers that could be fans of you, because they don't really like.
Could you imagine?
You
Yeah.
know?
I feel like Kelsey Ballerini's commented on something of mine before, which I was like, that is so cool.
love
Love
her.
that. Obviously, like,
Oh my God, they know I exist. Type stuff. You know what
right.
I mean? It's
And
kinda
then I'm
crazy.
also like scanning my like, oh my God, am I doing anything embarrassing? Possibly. But I'm like,
Oh.
I feel like Kelsey Ballerini's not scrolling through my feed. Like, the funny thing is, too, people who are doing better than you are never like shitting on you. It's
No.
always the people who are not.
Yeah.
Well, also the people
And
that
here
are
she
like at the top, they're not running their socials. I guarantee you,
you
they're
don't
not. They're not.
think?
No, absolutely not.
No, I don't know.
I think some are. I think like
Kanye West definitely running his socials.
he crazy.
It-
But
Definitely
yeah,
running his socials.
I feel like someone like Kelsey, because her brand, I feel like it's a branding thing, right?
Yeah.
Her brand is so personal. I would be surprised if someone else ran it. But then I'm looking at like people who have a little bit more, like we were talking earlier, like Taylor Swift, right? Like her songs are mostly about her life. But then people who are, bands or duos or even just people who are a little more aloof from their like social media presence, and all of their content is mostly high quality content. I'm like, I wonder, they probably have people running it.
Probably.
I've had someone run my page before and I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Because I had the option and I was like,
tough.
I feel really disconnected from my social media. Yeah.
I feel
Because
like
that's
as
in a way your people. Like that's your audience.
That's your audience. And then
Like
if
those
I'm,
are the people that are going to show up when you have a show.
yes, and the same thing we were talking earlier, it's like people can sniff out your songs if you're like being real or if it's like really
they
authentic
can tell
to
if
you.
it's you or
I
not.
think they can tell if your posts are you or
You
not.
can tell whenever it's me because I'm like saying dog, like spelled
Dog.
like DAWG. You can tell it's me.
Shout out
That's
Ellie.
cute.
She's figured out
Yeah.
our brand language for a few
We got
things.
shout
That's
out.
cute.
We have a girl that posts all of our podcast clips and stuff. It's just it's so
She's
much,
just
dude.
too good.
That's
She's great.
Yeah.
She's over here like ringing in the new year, drinking a soda with Tammy, and it's like pickle juice soda. It's crazy.
Pickled juice soda?
Do you like,
Okay.
Do you like pickles?
I love pickles.
All right, give me 1 second.
I could
Keep on
drink.
talking.
Scared.
I could drink pickle juice. Like, I know that's disgusting. I have one of my childhood best friends is also named Morgan.
Yeah.
Me and her are like pickle sisters.
Okay.
I love pickles. Pickle chips, plain pickles,
Okay.
pickle juice.
See, I'm not a pickle girly. Hunter loves
No?
pickles though.
Do you like, do you drink like alcohol?
Not often, but I will.
I was going to say,
every now
like,
and
would
then.
you drink a dirty martini? Probably not. If you don't like pickles, you probably don't like olives.
No.
Hunter, do you like olives?
Oh yeah.
So would you drink a dirty martini? Oh, shut up.
Hey, impromptu food review.
Don't make me drink this
On the
again.
podcast.
Stop! Wait, I think I'm going to love it, though.
Not
Alright.
me.
Can you show them what it looks like?
Look. Pickle flavored soda. Lester's Fixins. Shout out Astro Fizz. I think, right?
I have no idea.
Is this like a Kentucky thing? Like, where did
No,
you
it's
buy
actually
this?
a Tennessee thing.
Yeah,
Where'd
we
you
found
buy
it
it?
in Clarksville.
Found it in-
At is it called Astro?
It looks like
Fizz?
pea.
I feel like I need to look it up.
I think it's Astro Fizz. It's been a while.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
I had one in the
I don't know.
I had one in the chamber. Save it for the special moment.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for you.
Here you go.
I thought you were gonna get something else.
All right, cheers.
Okay, cheers. I'm nervous. So, have you had this?
No, it's called Rocket Fizz. Hunter.
Rocket Fizz. Shout out Rocket Fizz.
Oh, she's already drinking. I've already had this before, and I really don't want to. Austin, you want some? Okay. I guess I have to.
No.
It's solid.
No.
Solid.
It tastes like a. If I'm gonna drink pickle juice, I just want the pickle juice.
Hey, the pickle juice.
It doesn't help that it's cold.
The pickle juice slush from Sonic, goated.
Okay.
She doesn't
You know
like
what?
pickle
I'm
soda.
sorry. I don't know if pickle soda is my thing.
An update. She
but I
does
was
not.
eyeing your
Don't put that
vanilla
down there.
Coca-Cola.
Huh?
I don't think I've I don't even drink. I usually drink Diet Coke. That's like my.
He likes.
That's like my vice.
I get a little bit crazy on the sodas.
You like soda?
It's all right. I mean, I'm not like a. You know, dietitians be like, Hunter, we got to put you in a box again. No more sodas. No. I'm not like that. But if I see something new, yeah, I'm going to check it out.
He's gonna try.
Have you heard the kids these days calling it a fridge cig?
Yes.
No.
A Diet Coke,
Diet
a
Coke
fridge
is a fridge
cig.
cig.
A
I
fridge
100%
cig.
believe it, and I've never inhaled a cigarette.
It feels me either. I've never smoked a cigarette, but it feels.
But I believe it.
It feels like
Taking the edge off.
taking the
I
edge
feel
off.
something to take
It's
the
like
edge
if I were to
off.
wear a bra and I were to take it off, I feel like that's what it would feel like.
Yeah.
Fuck bras.
I agree.
I mean,
That's exactly what it would be like.
I would not ever wear a bra if I didn't have to. A lot of times I don't.
Yeah.
I
But,
hate bras.
dude-
Don't worry, I'm wearing a bra today though.
I was gonna
For
say
the
if you can get away
podcast.
with not wearing one, don't wear one.
I mean, I do.
Oh
I
yeah.
bet you do.
Dun-dun. It's like the Netflix intro.
Dun-dun.
That's
There
crazy.
you go.
Okay, dude.
No.
So,
Wild
Oh,
little
the lingering
sidebar
taste
there.
of pickle soda in my mouth is.
Do you need
not
a
the
water? Hand that water to her.
show 'em
Okay,
what this.
am I
show 'em
gonna
what
show? No. The jug
Give her the
for the
jug of
vibes.
water.
We gotta show them the vibes.
Get like
Okay,
a little.
I'm gonna miss the set. Oh, I'm gonna
You
miss.
almost hit the volleyball.
I'm gonna miss the 75 hard right now. Austin and I are doing the 75 hard. Yeah,
Oh, I've
and so
attempted that before.
I'm not doing a good job on my water
Come on.
today, but
You're at the come on. You can get past that.
mm-hmm.
You got it.
You're doing 75 hard.
Yep.
I just picked up. Okay, let's talk about. Was that a part of your New Year's resolution kind of deal?
Or is
Not
it just
You just
really.
picking it
So
up.
I did it we both did it together in 2023, and I lost 22 pounds.
You're running it back.
I'm running it back, and I feel like I have never felt that good in my life. Like it was. This is embarrassing to say, but I feel like I never really put time and effort into like being nutritionally educated.
Mm-hmm.
And I was not realizing the crap that I was eating and like
That's what
how
I need to do.
high of the calories I was intaking, thinking like
That's what we need to
even
realize.
small. That's what we need to realize. So it was such a good reset. It was really good at me feeling like I needed to be really strict with myself and have just self-discipline.
Yeah.
And I saw so many results from it. And so I just want to kind of get back to that.
I
So
love that.
the 75 hard. What all does that entail for people who don't know?
Okay,
AKA me.
so you have to drink a gallon of water a day. You have to work out twice a day. One is indoor and one is outdoor. It doesn't mean you have to go hard on both workouts. We do like a 45-minute at the gym and then 45-minute walk. I usually do. I think that's what he's been doing too, is a walk. No alcohol. You have to stick to some sort of health diet of whatever it is for you that you feel like. If it's literally just no sugar, or I'm not going to drink soda for 75 days, whatever it is. For me, I'm hesitant to say so because I don't want people to come at me, but I'm going to say it anyway. I'm doing a calorie deficit. So that's what I'm doing. And then you have to read 10 pages of a self-help book.
Yep.
And I think that's it.
You don't need pickle soda.
So yeah,
Topper.
for 75 days.
Oh yeah. Don't give
Technically,
Topper pickle soda.
This over there.
Topper, no, should Topper say hi?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Topper can say
Topper,
hi.
you want to come
No,
up here?
Put it over there by the mixer.
No.
It's okay.
Topper, want to come up
No,
here?
she's coming
Come
over
up.
here.
No, she doesn't want to.
It'll just sit right there. It's
That's
fine.
crazy. So I decided.
Topper is the dog. By
Oh
the way.
yeah,
the
if
dog.
you can't see.
She's.
We
Topper
ain't
hang out.
WKU fans, okay?
Why? Who's that?
They're called
No, they're the Hilltoppers.
Hilltoppers.
It's a college.
Oh, okay.
Bowling Green.
Got it.
Anyways, I decided I was going to pick up running this year.
Love that for you. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm right now. I'm running through the Runna app, and it's twice a week.
Okay.
I'm doing like walk runs, conversational pace running and stuff. I've never done that a day in my life.
I love that. How do you feel?
Legs hurt.
Your legs hurt?
Legs hurt.
Do you enjoy it once you break through the this sucks?
I think once I get to my turnaround point in our neighborhood, I'm like, I'm ready to get back.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this ain't fun no.
Yeah.
This ain't fun no more. But I want to run a marathon.
I love that. I love that for you. That's really cool.
Awesome. Let's do a Nashville marathon.
He loves to run. I'm more of a walking gal.
Yeah, he keeps wanting me to run with him, and I'm like, I'll walk.
I know. It's not that I can't run.
I feel like my body hurts when I run.
Yeah, and I like that when I walk, I feel like I get really creative in my mind. Like, if you try to force yourself to go on, like, a no distractions walk, meaning you don't listen to a podcast, you don't listen to, because sometimes, like, we don't just sit alone with our thoughts.
Yeah.
And sometimes I feel like I can get really creatively motivated from just walking.
Yes.
And so that's my excuse. If I'm running, I'm just like, when is this over? When is this over?
Yeah.
But when I'm walking, I'm just like, my thoughts are flowing. And
Yeah.
Most of my, I'm really showing my cards here. The majority of my creative ideas that have just been really out there, but they've paid off, have been while I'm building Legos.
See? But it's like your mind is busy doing something, but nothing to... I think that's like the sweet spot.
Yeah.
I bedazzle a lot of things at my house.
Oh, cute.
And sometimes I have good ideas come to me when I'm bedazzling too. Because you're doing something, but it's kind of mindless.
Yeah.
So that's
I
really
love
cool.
a mindless hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Logan a crochet kit for Christmas.
Yeah, I'm learning how to crochet.
I love
You seen
it.
those
I'm
TikTok
crocheting.
ads for the
I've started
Woobles?
getting the ads. I don't know why.
They're called Woobles.
But I'm crocheting Snoopy right now.
Stop. See, this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, next thing you know, we're gonna be like, hey, we want to shoot this indie film about something or another, and it's gonna come to the whole concept's gonna come while she's crocheting.
Great,
like
there you
Probably.
go.
Snoopy.
Do you guys get a lot of do you like collaborate on your creative concepts? Or do you bounce off of each other?
We're both really different. He takes the wedding stuff and absolutely sprints with it. I just I film day of, and that's just kind of like my thing. Is I love to use the camera, put things together, but then after the fact, that's all him.
Okay, so you kind of have your own creative processes, and then you come together. You're not collaborating.
I'll do some things, and I'm like, how in the world did I come up with this?
Yeah.
Right.
Like, I had this idea of, like red carpet premieres, they'll have like microphones and like the big microphones and stuff like that. Well, I took one of my mics and I put it inside of one of those. Then I had like it's called a magic arm. We used to have one for the cameras on each side of this. But anyways, I mounted the magic arm underneath the camera. And so the microphone stayed in the same spot, but the camera was moving to different people. I was just pulling up on everybody, and I was like interviewing them at like wedding reception, like, hey, tell me something about this specific person. And it was just like, how did I come up with that? People were like, Hunter, are you high?
Honestly, maybe probably help you get some more ideas.
But the
I
video,
love it.
but the ideas the most creative ideas have been the ones where if I were to ever tell people about that idea, they'd be like, oh, you need to be on medicine.
That's the thing, though. I think thoughts, not to get, like, I'm not high, and it sounds like I am, but thoughts are so crazy because I have often thoughts that I'm like, this makes perfect sense to me, but I haven't quite figured out how to articulate this in the real world yet so that other people can understand it. But, like, everything is a thought.
Yeah.
Like, someone thought of a car.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we have cars because of a thought. And if someone wasn't brave enough to have that thought and put it out there without people being like, that's insane that you have that thought, then we would never, like, I think thoughts are insane.
Yeah.
I think they're so amazing.
Yeah.
They
She's
are.
not high.
Thoughts,
She's not
I'm not high, but thoughts are just everything. Like, this is a thought.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. This,
Like,
A
Somebody-
microphone's a
This
thought.
whole
This is a
concept
thought. What we're
was a
doing is a
thought.
thought. And if you're brave enough to let the thought become real, but sometimes the thought is confusing to explain to others because it just makes sense to you in your like conceptual way.
that
And then you're
moment.
like, how can I make you understand this? Because if you understand it the way I understand it, then you'll get it.
I don't know why
Anyway.
I heard you say all that, and I watched Austin do like a Mission Impossible behind.
he
He's like,
He just had to sneak around the camera and then the
That's
fan.
Getting through
so
the red.
crazy.
Yeah.
But dude, are you having a good time?
I'm having a great time.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Listen, thank you guys so much for having me. It's really
Absolutely.
fun.
Of course.
Dude,
I haven't
we
done
had a
anything
blast.
quite like this before. Like I've been on podcasts and interviews can get very like monotonous
Yeah,
and
same
you
old,
just
same old.
the same questions and it feels very like stiff. And so I love just chatting and being real. And
My favorite thing right now is the press tour happening for Stranger Things 5.
see, I don't watch Stranger Things.
Oh,
Girl.
man. You got to do
I
it.
need to watch it?
Yes.
Yeah, just
I think
do
now
it.
that it's all out,
It's all
all out
out.
Do the whole
100%.
thing?
You
Put
gotta
yourself through it.
We need to watch Stranger Things.
You got to get on it. But my favorite thing now is watching all these kids go on Jimmy Kimmel. And it's like they're asking them the same things. And it's like they're all giving the same answers.
Yeah, and then you don't really get to know somebody. And I think another
Yeah.
goal of mine is to try to just be more of myself online. I have like a block. I don't know how to feel like me, like I am showing up authentically in front of a camera. And so I feel like things like this just really good. You get to know somebody and talk true, like genuinely and not like, and then I did this next.
That's probably the last topic I want to hit today is, do you think people feel like they actually know you in the real life because of your internet profiles and stuff?
What is this called? Perception? Something when you're trying to perceive how someone perceives you. There's a word for it.
Yep, I know what you're talking about.
Inception, perception. I don't know. Anyway,
One of those.
one of those things. I don't know. I think that sometimes more people feel like they know me because of songs. Like when I play even just writers rounds in Nashville, and if I play something really vulnerable, like when I see people after and before they say anything else to me, they'll just start like spilling their guts to me about what they're going through, and it breaks this like barrier of immediately deeply connecting with people. So I feel like people think they know me definitely through songs. I don't know, through social media. Maybe sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever, if they do feel like they know me, they don't tell me that.
Isn't that crazy?
They don't tell me that.
I think
Do you guys feel like that? People feel like they know you?
I think for us, it goes back to that small town. Like, majority of the people that live here follow us.
Right. So
And
they
I-
really do know you.
Yes. So I feel like they will know. Some people do. Some people are like close friends where they really know us. They know deep down, they know when we're in town, when we're out of town.
Right.
And then there's people that, they think they know us. They think they know where we
Like
are.
to the common person, the amount of people that we get on a daily basis, like, I'm surprised you're in town. I'm like, I've been in town for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Right.
I've been in town. I've been in town for a month. Like,
I'm in town.
it's just, I feel like people think that they
Wow,
know
Hunter,
us.
you're always going. Buddy, I've been at home.
Yeah.
I've been playing Fortnite. I've been building Lego sets.
I love that for you.
Sometimes
Getting your
the-
ideas.
Sometimes the internet's fake. So, I mean, and not fake. It's just like maybe you post a photo from an old trip and people just think you're gone again.
And also, you guys do a lot of this.
Yes.
And so you have a lot of like personal connection. You're sharing a lot of your personality, a lot of your thoughts. So I could see why people think I don't think I do anything like this quite as much. I do some talking to the camera, trying to get better about it. But I
hope today was a good start for you.
Yeah.
You seem like you're a natural at it, though, honestly.
Oh, thank you. I mean, I've had to do a lot of stuff like this in different senses. I've been around a camera a lot. But it's been really fun. Just like chat and I love it.
Do you got anything you want to let the internet know about what you've got in store for 2026?
Well, I'm putting out a lot of new music.
Yay.
And it's definitely going to be a brand shift. I think I've experimented for a very long time. I was brunette, and then I was born brunette, so I had brown hair, and then I had bangs, and then I was doing country music, and then now I'm bleach blonde, and then now I have bangs and I'm blonde, and I think people have watched me do a lot of experimenting, and I'm just hoping that they can finally see me kind of bring it all together and be a new version of myself this year.
Do you feel like this version of yourself is like your it girl? You think like you?
I think so. I feel the most comfortable with myself than I ever have.
Yeah.
And just like personally with like who I am, So I'm really excited to share that with people and
I'm excited to see what you got cooking.
I know.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
ready.
You know,
Hell yeah.
I'm ready.
you know, as a wrestling fan, you know, you might smell what The Rock is cooking, but can you smell what Morgan is cooking?
Can you smell it? I hope it smells good.
Lord Jesus, as long as it ain't Prince's hot chicken, I guess we're
As
okay.
long as it's not this pickle soda.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Well, hey, look, my name's Hunter Ezell. This is Logan Ezell. And that's Morgan Johnston. She was supposed to say her name.
I'm sorry. I'm Morgan Johnston.
Yeah. Hey, thanks
Who am I again?
thanks for hanging out with us. And we're gonna put Logan. And we're gonna put Jesus. Who are we? Who are we? Who are we?
going on?
We're gonna put Morgan's socials right here. I mean, you gotta go check her out. She's cool. She's good people.
Hey, you gotta let her talk to the camera.
Talk to the camera. Tell them right there. If you got anything you want to say to
Anything
them
you
right
want to
now.
say, anything at all. It can be anything.
Oh, I don't have anything else to say, but I love you. And yeah, check out my socials.
Yeah, and we'll see you next time on Creative Chaos. Hasta la vista, baby.